Also going to give that information about A Midsummer Night Dreams, the love story, the romantic play which was written by William Shakespeare. In the previous video, I said about that love affair between the Duke of Athens, Theseus, love with Hippolyta, and the Duke of Amazon, and also he always thinking about his marriage with Hippolyta. In the meanwhile, he discussing about his marriage preparation. At the time, Aegeus had brought her daughter to give complaint about the Duke because her daughter fell in love with a boy. That boy is not loved by her father. Her father wants to give his daughter to the Demetrius, but Demetrius did not love. Demetrius is not loved by her daughter. Her daughter loved the Lysander. In the meanwhile, the law of the Athens is also against the lover. Love is not possible to the Athens citizen, Athens subject, and they must obey the words of the parents, and father and mother. They must worship, they must and follow their advice, many more things. In the meanwhile, the king also supported to the Aegeus, not to the Hermia, the daughter of Aegeus. And the king asked the Hermia to don't marry the, try to marry the Lysander. Your father is like a god to you, so you must respect your father. It is, and also lead the married life with Demetrius, but don't die for the Lysanders. If you adamant to that, I will give that time of 24 hours. In the next night, you come and meet me and be ready to lead that married life with your father suitor Demetrius, or be ready to die and on that very night for the sake of Lysander. In the meanwhile, after giving this suggestion, Hermia did not get any happiness in her mind. She wanted to elope from, she wanted to die, but not ready to marry the Demetrius. In that meanwhile, she shed tears, and Theseus had gone with Aegeus and Demetrius for some preparation, discussion about his marriage. But Hermia, and he was sad and weeping in that place. Lysander consoled her, and he had given some suggestions to and lead the very happy life in the neighboring country. That is why he suggested, I had one widow aunt. She had that considerable amount of wealth. She did not have any son or any daughters. If I go there, she will accept me as as her son, and she also accept you as your daughter-in-law. If you go there, Athens law will not get any punishment to us, and Athens law become that inactive. How is that many fugitives and moneylenders like Vijay Mallya and Nityananda and Nirav Modi and many more people, after getting lakhs and lakhs of the people government fund, and also they had lived a happy life in the foreign country. Like that, this Hermia and Lysander wanted to lead the happy and romantic life, married life in the next country. That is why they planned to escape without knowledge of the Duke, without knowledge of her father. They wanted to go to the foreign countries through crossing that forest, crossing the Athens forest. They started their journey in that place, and started their journey in that place. In that place, Helena had come, the former lover of Demetrius had come, and she adamantly loved with Demetrius. But Hermia is asked Helena, "Oh, sweet, beautiful girl, you are welcome here. Don't call me I am sweet, beautiful. Don't call me I am sweet. You are sweet. You are a beautiful girl. you are more beautiful girl and in this island because and you win the love of Lysander as well as the Demetrius. But I did not get love of my only lover Demetrius. So in that case you are beautiful. They complained for this. Don't worry, Helena. Hereafter you will not get any problem with me. Today myself and my lover Lysander to go to the next country. The Athens is not a suitable country to that lovers. As well as it is not that lover and it is not living place, dwelling place like young people. That is why we decide to go to neighboring countries. After that, we are the two of the most beautiful girl in this Athens. Now, if I go, your Demetrius cannot see me from here. Demetrius cannot see me from here. After that, and he will love you. He said that after that 3 night, Lysander said at Hermia, if you really love me, you come and meet me in that nearby the forest place. Where did we meet? At the very first moment along with Helena. If you come that, yes, I will come. And Hermia and Lysander enter into the forest to cross the island during the night times. And Helena had come with pleasure and informed about the elopement of the Hermia and Lysander to the Demetrius. But Demetrius immediately when he heard, he got fury and angry with Lysander, angry with and Hermia. He wants to go and catch the lover before catching the father of the Athens. And also ready to bring that Hermia back and get marriage and kill the Lysander in the forest. First 2 couples had entered into the forest. The another Demetrius had entered into the forest with sword and weapons. Followed by Helena is also running behind her. And Demetrius scolded Helena, don't come with me like mongrels and like a dog. It is not decent. You are not decent woman, virtuous woman. Why you are running behind me? And he started to scold in that place. But in particular place and Helena expressed her love and love him, but he hate her. And Helena expressed her and the happiness and smiling face at the Demetrius. Demetrius, instead of accepting that, enjoying the beauty of Helena, and he hate her, he scolded her, and also he insulted her. Even why she did, Helena ignore all the things, they entering into the forest. And there in the goddesses Oberon and Titania had come to the spot. Oberon and had seen that suffering and sorrows of the Helena was insulted and beaten. Kicked by and Demetrius and scolded. And if you come with me, if you follow me, definitely I will make you as a prey into some other animal of this forest. But anyhow, I am ready to come for you and ready to die for you. But I don't care because you are my world, she expresses. But the Hermia and Lysander had reached in that most of the distance inside the forest. And they got tired and exhausted. So in the night falls, the sunset time, and they want to take rest. Like this one passage is there. In that passage, and Lysander prepared the bed to both of the people together before the marriage. But Hermia did not allow him to sleep in that place. I am sleeping here. You go and sleep there. After marriage only you come and sleep with me. She said like that. In the meanwhile, Lysander was sleeping there, and Hermia was sleeping on the banks of the river. Followed by that, and Oberon shows mercy and compassion to that Helena. He wants to help her to win the heart of Demetrius. But Oberon did not know that presence of the two young Athenians couple in that forest. He know only for that unsuccessful lovers Demetrius and Helena. Demetrius and Helena. Demetrius and Helena. That is why Demetrius and Helena. That is the reason the Demetrius and that is the reason he the Helena in that time. Oberon, the king of Paris, wants to help Helena to win the heart of Demetrius. That's why he called Puck, the Robin Goodfellow, one of his main servant. Oberons know that the flower in idealness, like this kind of any flower, flower in idealness, that this flower like this, if a flower juice is applied or rubbed with any man, any person's eyes, when they get up from the morning, if they first